The thing is, my gorgeous Sagittarini, now it's time, now it's time, now it's time to do what you are so passionate about. Now it's time to do what has been on your mind for so long, my gorgeous Sagittarini. And you are gonna have such a beautiful moment at the beginning of this week, like a really beautiful spiritual moment. You're either gonna be doing something spiritual, maybe you're gonna be meditating, maybe you're gonna be smudging your home, maybe you're gonna be using your crystals, maybe you're gonna be spending time with a like-minded spiritual people. Maybe you're gonna attend some kind of a gathering. However it's going to happen, you are gonna be doing something spiritual, and this is also a very, very good sign, because it means that you're reconnecting with yourself, but also it means that's why you are going to have this enlightening moment in time. So but at the moment in time when you are doing something spiritual, my gorgeous Sagittarini, you're also going to suddenly have this insight. Suddenly you're going to have this insight, and you're going to realize something so big. The best is going to come out of you. Nothing, I mean, nothing is going to stop you after this moment in time. Listen to me very carefully, my gorgeous Sagittarini. You are indeed going to be doing something spiritual at the beginning of this week. You are going to be enjoying yourself. Whatever you're going to be doing, you're going to be loving it. And then you are going to have this like kind of insight, and you're gonna realize, what am I waiting for? What am I waiting for? And this is going to be one of the biggest wake-up calls you've had in a very, very long time. You're going to realize, what am I waiting for? And this in itself, it's to do with you having something really specific on your mind, something you're so passionate about, something you're so passionate about. It's going to be on your mind, but you were worrying to do this, or you were worrying to make the first move, you were worrying to make the first step. So most certainly this is going to be the part of this massive, huge, enormous revelation you are going to have, which is going to awaken you like never before. And this dream of yours is going to emerge at the same time you are about to re-emerge with it, my gorgeous Sagittarini. So the bottom line is that you will know exactly that there is something really specific you're going to need to do, but something you wanted to do for such a long time. It's to do with your vision, it's to do with your ideas, it's to do with your life, it's to do with things that are persistently on your mind, it's to do with things that you're so passionate about, and you have been passionate about these things for such a long time. And this in itself, it is to do with you realizing, now it's time not only to make the first move, to make the first step, but now it's time to really take this venture that you are going to be thinking about so seriously. I mean, no one can do this for you, my gorgeous Sagittarini. This stage of your life is absolutely sacred. What is also going to surprise you, that some kind of weight you had on your back, on your shoulders, some kind of a really terrible burden you had to deal with for the last 10 months, my gorgeous Sagittarini. You are going to have for the first time in 10 months a positive news about this burden. And you know that this is a sign. This is happening because it's meant to be happening. There is a reason why you're having a positive news about this burden. The first time you're going to have this positive news in 10 months. There is a reason for it, my gorgeous Sagittarini. This is the way for you to follow. This is the path for you to follow. And this is why the moment in time you have this positive news about this burden, or whatever you are seeing as a burden you had to deal with for the last 10 months, it did make your path very, very difficult, and it did slow you down more than you like to admit, my gorgeous Sagittarini. Only now you're going to be able to be like really honest with yourself. So as soon as you become aware, as soon as you have this news or message, this positive news about this burden, this is really going to surprise you, of course, in a good way. And then later on, you are going to have this vision. You are going to have this vision, and you're going to be, and this vision, it's going to be based on what you about this venture, what I was talking about at the beginning of this week. So this is going to open you up even more. This is going to open you up even further, to the point where you are going to have this vision. Oh my God, you're going to have this vision, and you will fully understand that you're getting to this stage of your life where this is absolutely imminent, my gorgeous Sagittarini. If you don't do this now, you may not be able to do this later on. Come on, baby. The time is now. You need to do something about it. It is more important than ever. And when you have this vision, this is exactly what this vision is going to do. There are other aspects which are going to become rather vivid when it comes to that vision. There are other things you're going to realize that you didn't realize before. And these other things that you're going to realize, it's more like in terms of the actual preparation. You're going to realize that you've got everything you possibly need right now in order to do this. But then again, I suppose this is also going to kind of contribute even further. But on an excitement level, you're going to be on the level 101, like seriously, absolutely mind-blowing in so many different ways. You will have this vision, and this vision, it's like, oh my God, it's going to kind of pump you up even more. It's going to pump you up even more, to the point where a couple of days after that moment in time, you'll go into like a hermit mode. You will want to spend some time by yourself. You will want to think about things, because it's not only about you realizing this, but it's about you feeling something really big. It's gonna happen. You're gonna feel within you something big. It's coming. Oh my God. And intuitively, this is gonna be brilliant, because this can only like kind of bring like more positive impact into your life right now, which is of course going to reflect on your strength and on your confidence as well, because this is needed, strength and confidence, especially at a time when you realize that now it's time to set the boundaries. Okay, but you have to be really clear with yourself. Now it's time to be clear with yourself what you really want, what you really need. These are like, my God, the golden crossroads of your life, full of diamonds, my gorgeous Sagittarini, because you are a little diamond. After everything you have been through, this is going to be such a beautiful karmic reward in so many different ways. And trust me, it is going to feel like it, because, and now you are getting like this strength and confidence. And for so long, you felt like you couldn't do what you wanted to do. You've just felt like your hands were tied behind your back for way too long. It's a lot to do with being a part of this like kind of self-imposed prison. But then again, it's a lot to do with the certain choices that you have made in the past, and karmically you have to kind of work on them until they come to an end. And right now, my gorgeous Sagittarini, this is coming to an end. This is so brilliant, because now it's time to put your dreams into action. Now it is time to like really follow your dreams, and now it's time to put your dreams into action. Turn your dreams into action, my gorgeous Sagittarini. Of course, this is going to be absolutely brilliant. And also, yes, there is going to be a very, very unusual sign at around the beginning of this week. Like a very unusual sign. And this is going to sound really crazy, but you are. I know, okay, this is going to sound really crazy, but you're going to see something dead. You're probably going to see something dead. No other way of putting this, I'm afraid. But you are going to see something dead. I hope it's not going to be human. Do you know what I mean? It's not even funny. Yeah. I think it's going to be like, sorry. I think it's just my sense of humor, you know? Yeah. A bit dark. Yeah, I guess so. No, but you know what I mean? No, sorry. My gorgeous Sagittarius, I really hope it's not going to be human or something. But no, honestly, what I think it's actually going to happen at around the beginning of this week, you are going to see like some kind of a dead animal, most likely. You may not see it. You may not see it, but you are gonna see some kind of a dead animal, like a really cute, maybe dead animal. And you're gonna think like, oh my God, this is bad, you know, this is horrible. Oh no, what does it mean? But it's actually really good. Don't get me wrong. But this is gonna be a really positive sign as well. It's true. It's true. So if you see like a dead bird, and the cute as this dead bird is, if you come across this dead bird, the cute as this dead bird is, it's actually a positive sign. It's actually a positive sign that a new life for you is about to begin. Okay, so just remember that. By the time, and also, sorry, also, there is this like a really amazing man at around the midweek. This amazing man with an angry face, an amazing man with an angry face, but a really nice person. But then again, that person maybe has got an angry face, or sometimes that person has got an angry face. And it's somebody who's very stubborn, but somebody who is very intelligent and clever as well. Somebody who is set in their own ways, and somebody who's very powerful in so many different ways. This man, it's gonna really inspire you, you know, kind of, this man is gonna inspire you even more when it comes to you having this great sense of urgency when it comes to that you know venture at the beginning of this week that I was talking about. So there is another man at around the midweek. There is this man who's gonna come forward at around the midweek, and this man is gonna really inspire you so nicely, even further. It's going to inspire you when it comes to this venture that I was talking about at the beginning of this week. You know, not that you need any more inspiration, but there is something additional that you are going to find out, a certain information through this man, which is going to inspire you even more. So, but it's more like a kind of in terms of potential. You're going to explode. You're going to explode. You're following your dreams on one hand, but you're not even realizing yourself what a potential these dreams are actually going to have. So, this amazing man, somehow, through this person, you're going to understand even more potential, even more. And this is going to be one crazy, crazy moment. I haven't seen you happy and excited like this in a very, very long time. You could be 100 years old. You're still going to feel like a child. You're still going to jump around like a child. How happy you're actually going to be. Absolutely brilliant. So it's not necessarily that this is to do with the crucial information that has been missing. No, baby, no. But this is to do with an information which is going to make all this even more delicious for you. Oh my God. I think that this is something you're going to see as a confirmation, probably one of the most powerful confirmations you've ever had. Oh my goodness. And also at around the midweek, my gorgeous Sagittarini, you know, it's about this news, something that you're gonna read. It's about maybe news that you're gonna have, or something that you're gonna read. You know, there is something that you're gonna read, like a news or something, but you're gonna be reading it, and then now suddenly you will want to take care of yourself. You know, something it's really gonna inspire you to kind of, you know, start this process of taking care of yourself. To some of you, this is going to reflect on maybe you need to change your diet. Now it's time. To some of you, maybe you will want to cut out sugar out of your diet, you know, as well to do with the diet. Now it's time. To some of you, it's going to be like maybe I should start exercising absolutely now it's time, and to some of you, maybe, reconnecting with a certain spiritual community or something like that. Again, now it's time. This is a lot to do with your personal path, and this is a lot to do with something really specific you are going to reconnect with. Listen to me very carefully, because this is so important. Whichever way this happened, you are going to be drawn to go somewhere. So for example, maybe you will suddenly want to reconnect. You will feel the need, this urge to make love. No, I'm joking. To make love. No, I'm joking. You're going to feel this need and oh God. You're going to feel this need and urge, my gorgeous Sagittarini, to actually reconnect maybe with your own spirituality by starting to visit certain groups, with kind of to start to reconnect with like-minded people. Or maybe some of you, it's are going to think like, oh, maybe I want to go and work out, maybe I want to go and exercise. If you're able to exercise, maybe it's to do with something that you like to do, like maybe playing piano, and then you just go somewhere and reconnect with people who do this. Do you get my drift? However this happens, it's going to highlight an aspect of your life where you, on one hand, need to put more of your energy towards, but then on another hand, you're going to be drawn to go somewhere as well. With that, through that, I really hope that makes sense. But this is very important, because there is so much more to it. On one hand, it's what exactly you should do. The mind, body, and spirit connection, it's going to be out of this world for you. And that doesn't surprise me, because the big things are about to happen. These big things are about to start. You're turning a new page. You're turning the new leaf. You're about to walk through a brand new door. So now it's required from you to pay attention to your body and see what your body is trying to tell you. So it's going to reflect on so many different ways. However, every single one of you, it's going to end up with this need or with this urge to do something that makes you feel good. But at the same time, you're going to be drawn to go somewhere. Okay? Once you start going there, or once you go there, there is a very, very important person who is going to come forward, who you are going to meet, my gorgeous Sagittarini. And that important person who you are going to meet, it's like, oh my God, it's like somebody who is going to make your life so much more meaningful. And that, that could be Mr. Lover. Not necessarily, but it could be. But I more see this person as like a really amazing friend, as somebody who really gets you, somebody who really understands you, and somebody who is going to have such a beautiful influence on your life. Okay, somebody who is doing the right things in your mind, and somebody who lives the lifestyle of your dreams. For example, there is so much about this person here that you're going to meet, that you're going to look up to in such a way where you would like to achieve certain things in life. But there is something very clever, very intelligent, very smart you're going to find out from this person when it comes to this contemplation which you've had for the last 3 months. This is going to bring a big answer to the contemplation that you've actually had. And guess what? It's going to be, you will go for the completely different thing to what you would normally go for. And this is when things are going to start becoming very interesting for you for so many different reasons, but primarily because you are, my gorgeous Sagittarini, going to start coming out of your comfort zone. And that is also very, very important at this time. By the time you get to the last part of this week, my gorgeous Sagittarini, oh my goodness, it's like something you're going to be worrying about, something that you were worrying about that it's not going to work out, something that you were worrying about that made you feel a little bit stressed, something that you were worried about that made you feel a little bit depressed. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, but it is not going to end up being good. and it's something it's going to come to an end that you were worrying about. Oh my God, it's going to come to an end. It's going to come to an end. You know what? I'm not being funny, but at least you're going to liberate yourself. You're going to set yourself free. And I know this sounds harsh, but it's something that you've been worrying about for a while now. And this particular thing, you were like in your own little prison when it comes to your mind. Because of this thing, you couldn't move on with your life, and you knew it's not going to work out. You knew something was coming to an end, and something is going to come to the some kind of painful end. But the sooner that happens, it's better it's going to be. And it is going to happen around the end of this week. And I know your heart is going to be broken a little bit, but you know what? You're going to realize, okay, you're going to be sad for like 2 hours, yeah? No, you're going to be maybe negative for like about a day. But listen, this is to do with things that are imminent, and you knew that this is not going to work out. You knew that this is going to come to an end. So that's why, you know, always look on the bright side of life. Doo-doo. Always, baby, because always look at the bright side of life. Always look at the bright side of life. Sagittarini, Sagittarini. Listen, it's true, because only one day after that moment in time, you are now going to come up with this conclusion, and you will realize you're going to come up with an important conclusion that you couldn't come up before. It's only one way now, baby. And the part of that conclusion is going to be, there are going to be several possibilities that you are going to now be able to do. And you were ignoring these possibilities because of something that you knew in the first place. It's not going to work out for you whatsoever. So that's why you knew something is not going to work out, but you were trying, bless your heart, and that has come to an end now. And now you're going to be able to pay attention to those possibilities. Now, these possibilities, that it's not that you didn't have them before, but only now you will be able to do something about them, you see. And that's why you're going to be so excited. You're going to be very, very happy. And when it comes to these possibilities, you know, one of them, it's going to be remarkable. One of them, it's going to be mind-blowing. You will know which one is the right for you, most certainly, because you are going to make an important decision here. And you are also, again, you will want to kind of reconnect with your people, with the best people in your life, and have a little party, because how happy you're actually going to be. This possibility which you are going to go for, I'm sorry, it's going to lead towards a really huge success, towards a really massive achievement. And you will know this, you will feel this deep in your soul, my gorgeous Sagittarini. And that's why you're going to feel even more excited. Your life is about to go on a completely different level indeed. Okay, my gorgeous Sagittarini, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace, and light to every single one of you. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium. Love you. Bye.